Okay, what's up, guys? So, welcome to another Moss and Hip Hop video. Now, I hadn't listened to the song yet, but I did see that August Alsina came out with I guess it's pretty much like another version of like Ray J's I Hit It First, but he didn't hit it first. I guess he's saying that he hit it better or something. I don't know. But I think that that's petty. I think that that's very, very petty. I'm like, and honestly though, to really speak on the whole August Alsina, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Will Smith situation, August is doing all of that for clout. Sit down and think about it. The last banger that he had was like what, over 5 years ago, probably. I don't remember, and I remember when he was, and that's the thing where I'm all like, if he would have just stuck to the legitimate game plan when like an artist is gone for a long time, right? Because he was gone for a while. I remember the last thing I heard was that he passed out in a show or something. So that was like the last time that dude had got some clout. And then after that, I remember a lot of people was all like, yo, he needs to like drop some music. And so I'm like, okay, if he would have done that, I felt like his career would not be heading down like a roller coaster right now. Because I honestly feel like that he's ruining his career by doing this. I think he had like a Rick Ross feature on the song, but it's, yeah. I think because the song is called Entanglements. And I think, didn't they say it was like a Rick Ross feature? Yeah. Yeah, so he has like Rick Ross featured on the song. That's probably the only like good thing that's happened to him out of all of this is that you managed to get you a Rick Ross feature. And Rick Ross had to only been doing that stuff for the money. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's, dude, your career is done. This is like I don't know. Maybe his career might take off after this, but I personally believe that his career is done. Because I'm like, bro, you're out here attacking a couple of people for what reason? My thing was like, what was the whole reason of him even coming out and talking about him and Jada Pinkett Smith's relationship? Like, he needed that much of a, like, he is getting his 15 minutes of fame. Like, oh yeah, definitely people are going to be paying attention to whatever he has to say. But it's like, how long can you carry on with this? Like, how long can you come out with another story and another story and another story about Will and Jada Pinkett Smith? So I'm saying, like, it's not going to last that long, all right? I'm just going to say that right now. It's going to last for a little bit. After that, it is done and over with. So I'm saying, like, you got something going on now, but personally, what I believe what he should have done, take himself a break. I think that's what he was doing for a little bit. Take yourself a little break. Then come out with an album. Come out with a single, come out with an album. You could have like mentioned it in your music, but like, kind of like a sub, like what were they, like a, I don't want to call it a sub tweet, but you could have like, yeah, like mentioned it, but without saying any names and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm like, he's just being petty at this point for making a song about it. And I was like, yeah, when I heard that, I'm like, bro, I want to like listen to it just to, I guess, like kind of hear what he has to say. Although I did read, like, I think it was his verse. And yeah, I'm like, bro, you're just being petty at that point. Like, you could have done anything else with your career. You could have gotten into acting. You could have like bettered your career. This could have been something that you could have mentioned in like some biopic, like in a BET biopic about you or something, but no, it's like instead, or you could have at least like had it where those guys had talked about it instead of you coming out. Because I felt like if it was, this is I think how I would have went about it. I wouldn't have definitely came out and said nothing, because I'm like, this is just gonna be drama between the both of us and things. So if they decided to come out on their Table Talk TV show or something, and they talked about it, and then my name was mentioned, like if I was August Alsina and then Jada, she was the first one to talk about it. I'm like, oh yeah, it happened and stuff, but it was like at a point in time where, it was like behind us and things. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be in the crossfire between them guys. Like, that's between them. Like, the marriage is good now, so I'm like, or just could have been like a no comment situation. Like, yeah, it's true, but I'm not gonna have like a whole speech talking about it and things. You could have went about this in so many different ways, but the fact that it comes off as if you're doing this for the money. You're doing this for the clout. You're doing this for the fame. It wasn't like you wasn't already famous, but no, going back to what I was originally looking for, August Alsina, because I was like, what was like this song? I remember there was a song that like really blew him up, and was that the song I Love This? I think it might have been that song. Because yeah, I feel like that if you look up his name right now on YouTube, it's probably just gonna be a bunch of like Will and Jada situations and things. But I think it might have been that song, I Love This, and then it's like Kissing on My Tattoos and No Love. So yeah, you had like some famous songs, and then I remember I think he had like a, what was it, a seizure or something? He had like, yeah, it was health condition. So yeah, there's like in 2017, the singer revealed that he suffers from a severe autoimmune disease that attacks his liver. The illness led to multiple incidents and a collapse on stage in 2014. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. So then there was like last year, August Alsina updated his fans on his recent health scare. In a video he posted on Instagram, the singer explained that he was hospitalized after suffering a loss of mobility. We're doing a bunch of tests, and they're saying I have some nerve damage going on throughout my body. So I'm like, bro, like, the only thing that you really need to do is just focus on your health, focus on yourself and your music. That's it. Now, I just feel like that this is all, like, I feel like that you stepped into a point of your career where you're going to be considered a show. You know, you're not like the writer or the director where they're waiting for more things from you. Like, they're all like, you're just a show. Like, that's it. You know, they're just going to, until this show, like, until you start losing viewers and all that stuff, then it's going to get to come to a point in time where you're going to have that season or series finale. You're going to end up getting canceled. And then there's just going to be another person or another show that they focus on. That's why I'm like, yeah, you had like this one like famous episode and that was it. But after that, like, if you could come out with some music and then have like the same career that you had a few years ago, kudos to you, bro. But I personally feel like that it's not going to be the same like how it was back then. So, but let me know what you guys think. This has been another Moss and Hip Hop video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.